The ICU confession, the phone call came at midnight, frantic, breathless. He's in the ICU. Spinal meningitis. They don't know if he'll make it, my heart pounded. I didn't stop to think, just acted. I called off work, grabbed my coat, and begged a friend to drive me 2 hours to the hospital. The roads blurred beneath the tires, headlights cutting through the inky blackness. When we arrived, the hospital smelled of antiseptic and dread. Fluorescent lights buzzed above as I followed the signs to intensive care. There, behind layers of sterile plastic, lay the man I had loved for years, pale, fragile, tethered to life by tubes and beeping machines. His eyes flickered open at the sound of my voice. I swore I saw relief. I'm here, I whispered, pressing my palm against the cold barrier between us. His fingers twitched as if trying to reach me. Tears burned my eyes. This was the man I was going to marry. His parents insisted I stay at their house that night. They adored me. I should have felt comforted. Instead, a strange unease settled in my bones. Maybe it was the house, too quiet, too still. Maybe it was exhaustion. Maybe it was something else. I found my way to his childhood bedroom, the scent of old books and faded cologne still lingering. His desk sat by the window, papers scattered across its surface. A flicker of movement outside made me glance toward the glass, just a tree swaying in the wind. Then I saw them, the letters, dozens, laid open like a confession. Pages filled with ink, with secrets, with a version of me I didn't recognize. She suffocates me, she's manipulative, controlling, I feel trapped. But you. You save me, letter after letter. My pulse thundered in my ears. Who was she? A name signed in cursive. A girl I had never met. A girl who, according to these pages, had been his salvation. And me? I was the villain in this story. I staggered back, nausea twisting my stomach. My engagement ring, suddenly ice cold on my finger, felt like a shackle. Something inside me snapped. My hands moved on their own, gathering the letters, shoving them into a shoebox. The betrayal, the humiliation, the rage, it all surged through me, pulsing like electricity. I ripped the ring from my finger and tossed it into the box, and then I waited. The next morning, I returned to the hospital. He was awake now, alert, his face breaking into a wide, relieved smile when he saw me. You came back, he breathed. I stepped closer, watching the anticipation in his eyes. Then, with deliberate precision, I upturned the shoebox. The letters fluttered down. A storm of ink-stained paper against the sterile white floor. His smile faltered, twisted into confusion, then horror. His mouth opened, maybe to explain, maybe to lie. But I was already turning, already walking away, already leaving him to drown in the wreckage of his own deceit. I didn't look back. He survived, but not the way he wanted, and, in the end, he became exactly what he deserved, a cautionary tale with multiple arrests, multiple wives, and a past that no one envied. I, however, walked away with something far greater. Freedom.